go inside. I know that I have an inheritance I can use, who is the Holy Ghost. And when I can't do it, he can. I'm out here by myself. When I can't say it, he can. When I can't take the step, he can. Is this too cool? Is this too big for you? If you receive it, say amen. Everybody in here, you deal with something that you need his power. See, because these walls will go up in your mind and the back on your neck. And you'll feel like giving up. That's the time when you got to draw on the power. I don't have no New Year message that if you turn around 16 times, everything's going to change. You ought to be tired of hearing that. It's going to change when you change. When you decide to use the power that you have in spite of you. That's the thing I love about it, Mr. Carter. I don't have to be perfect to use the power. All I got to do is believe. And in spite of my weakness, I cannot be disqualified from it. I give you a power over unclean spirits to cast them out, over all manner of sickness and diseases. Do you know that you have power over whatever is bothering you? Do you know that you have power? I'm trying to teach you. Do you know that you have power over them devils that come to your house? Do you know that you have power over your body and your environment? The key is, are we using the power? Or are we dancing about it? Are you standing in the authority that God gave you? So you know what? I receive power. And I know what this looks like. I can't do this right, Holy Ghost. I know what it looks like, but I know what you said, Lord. I have power to walk in your word. 7 years ago, I got a prophecy. The Lord said to me, I'm going to connect you with government officials. And they're going to be a blessing in your life. Maybe it's like an old building. I have never prayed and not thanking for those government officials. You're looking at 6 years. I have never prayed before him and not thank him, and I couldn't see how it was going to happen. God help me in here right now. I'm going to leave that testimony alone till I get the fullness of it. But God connected me with some senior cabinet members of the Bahamas, Ministry of Tourism, Minister of Sports, and they seeking me out. Lord help me again. Matter of fact, when we came back last night, my wife picked me up. She got to meet them. And they so humble, they walked across the street to meet her. On Thursday night, I'm going to dinner with the Ministry of Tourism. On Friday night, I'm going to dinner with the Minister of Sport. What am I saying? You have the power to sustain till it happens. That's what the witness is about, not to preach. To hold on. I give you power, Charles, to hold on for 6 years till I get it done. My God, help me here right now. I don't know what I'm talking to, but I'm helping somebody else. I give you power to sustain yourself. I give you power to believe. I give you power to have faith. If I said it, I'm going to do it. But I give you power to hold on to it until you see it. The Lord said to me, yeah, I'm testifying. Y'all heard the preachers come there. I'm going to connect you with the professional sports teams. One trip. Flew up there with the guy who, matter of fact, next week they have I'm invited. They have a Bahamian day when the Heat play the Lakers. I got no extra tickets. I don't keep the rest of them. Don't call me, I got the rest of tickets. These people deal directly with the owners. Let me give you a few listeners about it. You remember when you saw the Heat training camp in Nassau when they did the training camp this year? A week in Nassau? These are the people who did it. I didn't mean, I said I wasn't going to talk about this. But I'm trying to help somebody here. When God has promised you something, can I be honest with you? I did a whole lot of things to disqualify myself from this. If he was judging your behavior. I did a whole lot of stuff that he would not have done it. But he does it because he said it, Sandra. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying? And only thing, see, what he did for me was he gave me the power to maintain until it happened. All the times I wanted to give up on praying for it. But every time I went to pray, I somehow found power to thank him for this movement. I'm in here by myself. I know I'm here by myself. Every time I went to pray, I do not go before him, but I'm thanking him for those government officials. Yeah. And they, watch what they do. Watch what God does. I'm going to leave it right there because my wife don't want me saying too much. Y'all can hear songs that happen, but they offered me something. But it was the power of God that kept me believing. That at the moments when you wake up and you don't have no reason to pray, and you got to draw on his power to pray. At the moments when you can't believe, is anybody else here with me? And you got to draw on his power to believe. Those days are going to take you 15 minutes just to get into prayer. Ain't nobody else. They didn't want to sound going. You know, when that weight is on your shoulder and look like life is hopeless, and why you keep going on and what you're breathing for, and nothing seems impossible, and when it takes at least 15 minutes of you encouraging yourself before you can pray. That's the power. That's the power. You have it. That's the thing you got to understand. It's in you. Shut up, my God. I feel like preaching here. It's in you. I feel like I'm touching somebody. You have the power. It's in you. Don't quit. God called my friend home. Young man like myself. Found him dead in his bed. My God, help me. I decided to go to his funeral. They sent me a ticket. I rode on the plane with these government officials and these heat officials and all these people. I would have never seen them, Mr. Carter. Didn't even know them. The only time I saw them was on TV when I went home. And these people know me better than I know myself. They know my history. They know stuff I done forgot. What am I saying? It ain't never too late. I'm going to close this message with this right here. I don't know what God promised you to tell you. But don't let that devil lie to you. God has a plan. He has a plan. Oh my God, I feel like preaching. You don't know where it's going to come from. See, God, silly me now. I'm not smart like you. I have two brothers who way up high in government in the Bahamas. One of my brothers is the Prime Minister's best friend. You don't move without my brother. The one who come here to preach, y'all know him. The other one is the permanent secretary, the next person in charge of the Minister of Tourism. I thought they were going to be the ones to connect me. They never even mention it. Because God is going to get some glory out of this situation. And if they would have helped you with it, they would have been claiming what they want. I'm going to preach it anyhow. I'm going to tell somebody anyhow. Don't you ever give up on God. I don't care what it looks like, how it looks like, how you feel, and what you think. You have the power to sustain yourself. Jesus gave you power to make it through. I'm talking to 5 people who was coming here and they talk about, I don't know if I can make it anymore. Oh, God sent this message for you. I don't know what to do anymore. God sent this message for you. You have the power in you. If you can hear me in here, please say amen. You can do this. Draw on his power. Shut up. You know in your strength you can't do it. I tell him every day he's my strength. But what I do, Melinda, is I get to a place and I draw. I say, I don't know how to make this decision, but I have the power to do it. And since I have the power to do it, I got to do something. Sometimes the only way you can get rid of some of these people is using power. Because your flesh will fail you every time. Am I helping you this morning? Say amen. I'm going to close this now. Your power is an inheritance. If you can get that, I want you to say amen. Everybody sitting in here before my voice right now, you are absolutely qualified to use the power. You have it, y'all. You have it. The thing is, we just don't know it. And when you start applying it, you're going to see how it works for you. You have it. Everybody have it. It's in the Holy Ghost. In you and with you. But if you don't know it, you don't know how to use it. I'm going to say it again. You have this power. You have the power to speak the right thing. You have the power to stop doing what you want to stop doing. That ain't going right. That ain't going good. Somebody clap your hands right here. You have the power to do it. You have the power to do it. You have the power to change the job. You have the power. It's in you. It's in you. If you can't do it in your strength, do it in his strength. Greater than all the other stuff that God gave his inheritance in Christ. He gave you power. Jesus said, Pastor Pender, you shall receive power. After that, the Holy Ghost has come upon you. And that means that everybody in here who has been saved, you are qualified to use the power. My God, I'm preaching good here. And the power is already in you. You have the plug in your hand. Stick it in the socket. Shunda. No more crying. No more feeling sorry for yourself. I'm going to talk to somebody who will be victorious here. I don't want to deal with no church people. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Do nobody care. You have the power in you. Stop expecting somebody else to do it for you. They're not going to do it. Unless they charge you for it.
That's right. Come on now.
And some of these people will charge you your very integrity to do it.
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
I was so glad when he revealed to me. Because I knew something was going to happen. I kept telling the people close to me. I said, this attack is too severe.
Oh, yes.
Who am I helping in here?